The Biden administration taking credit for stopping a network trying to smuggle people from Uzbekistan into the United States.
Our Newsmax border correspondent Jaeson Jones reported the details of this news headline yesterday. Now the White House is admitting at least one suspect, a human smuggler, might have links to ISIS. U.S. officials do not believe that these nationals from Uzbekistan had any terrorist ties or were planning an attack. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre was asked about it during yesterday's briefing.
The intelligence alerted us to a human smuggling network. We moved fast and successfully to disrupt it. So just want to be very clear that. And we are.
You disrupted it. Are you saying that you know where all of the people this ISIS sympathizer snuck into the country are?
If I can answer the question, I'm sure I'll touch on everything that you want to ask me. Smugglers have been detained overseas, including one linked to the foreign terrorist organization. There's no sign that anyone moved by the smuggling network has terrorism connections, so I want to be clear there as well.
Border correspondent Jaeson Jones has been on the front lines of reporting this story, and Jaeson joins us live with an update. Jaeson, good morning.
Sean, Emma, good morning. It's good to be with you. You know, the failures just continue to stack up from the Biden administration's policies on the national security stage here in this country. And the statement there, when we don't have any idea where these 15 people who crossed with an individual who has direct ties and affiliations to ISIS into this country, and that right now, the Homeland Security enterprise is trying to find them domestically in this country. I kind of want to explain the failure here because it's very important. Guys, the world of intelligence, the whole point of that is to stop this from ever entering our nation. And the minute that these 15 were able to set foot on U.S. soil, that was the U.S. intelligence failure right there, period. Now we are in a total reactive model of trying to leverage the Joint Terrorism Task Forces and the FBI to try to locate these individuals, hoping that something doesn't happen. And this is the sum of all fears. You know, I have tried to warn about the failures at the southwest border day in, day out by illuminating what's taken place. You know, I've talked to you guys extensively about being familiar with the programs that we have downrange to stop these Middle East terrorists from making their way up. And when you see in the last 10 months alone that we've had 146 individuals identified at the southwest border by U.S. Customs and Border Protection who are on the terrorism watch list, it shows you that level of failure that's taken place because those programs downrange were never designed to take on this many people coming into the country. I mean, to kind of put it in perspective, in the last 10 months, we've had 2.5 million people encountered. We've never seen anything like this. The 146 people on the terrorism watch list, we've never seen those numbers. When I was commanding the Texas Rangers Border Security Operations Center, year after year under the Obama administration, you know, we may average 5 one year, 2 another year, but here's the real concern that no one is talking to the American people about, and that's this synergy that's now been formed between these smuggling groups moving Middle Eastern folks into the United States. When we released that document yesterday, guys, that there was a 5,100% increase just in fiscal year 23. I want to say that again. A 5,100% increase of Uzbekistanis crossing illegally on that southwest border. That tells you the level of failure we have. Never mind the 1.7 million gotaways, and the ones we have no idea about it. So when, you know, the White House tries to put a pretty coat of paint on this thing, let me tell you, the national security failures everyone should be concerned about. And one thing that really concerns me is that from the U.S. standpoint, we continue to put the Middle East terrorists here and the cartels here. Remember, this is Mexico. From their perspective, the cartels are above these terrorist networks. They control everything there, and that includes the ability to move these people into the U.S. So that tells you very clearly how they are working directly with Middle East terrorist groups to get people into the United States, and you hear nothing about that from the FBI director, from the U.S. intelligence agencies, and every American should be told what's really taking place, because all we've got, guys, is the unclassified version that we were able to get released. Imagine the classified and top secret level information that Americans are not able to see.
All right. Really concerning. Jaeson Jones, thank you very much for sharing what we know at this hour.